everyone, this is Jing Song, and today's video I'm gonna show you how to create a Fruit Ninja game in Scratch 3.0. Okay, let's get started. First, you just need to open up your Scratch editor. I'm going with the online editor. You can go online, but right now I'm using my Scratch desktop. Right, here I need to delete the sprite and I'm going to paint a new sprite. Right here, click this button, click. Now I have the blank sprite and let's say start thing. Okay, let's go with the text tool. The text tool you see here, that one. Okay, going with Fruit Ninja. You can change the font size, the font style to be this one, marker. I'm going to drag this until you're satisfied. Okay, right now I want to make some gradient. Selection tool, and go to fill and select this one, radial, this one. Okay, right now I need to change the color inside this one. I'm gonna pick maybe red, it's much better, and the outside should be this. Okay, and the outline color I will use white, maybe. Okay, this one. Right, now you have the starting sprite. The next step is adding another play button right here. Okay, I'm going to add a new button here. I'm going with the watermelon. I just add costume, and right now I will select this watermelon and group and copy. I just go back here and click paste. Right now you have the watermelon, and you can say something on it like start. Okay, I'm changing this color to white, make it a little bit bigger. Great. Right now you have now I can delete this. You have the starting sprites, and next step we're gonna make a backdrop. Okay, the backdrop you can choose to upload from your computer if you download it, but I'm going with the costume, sorry, not costume, from the Scratch library, and I'm adding another one like space. Okay, galaxy, and the backdrop one I change to game start. Okay, game start. This is when you start the game and you will see the screen game start, and another screen I change to game screen. When you play the game you will see this screen. Right, now I will make this more attractive. So let's say, okay, I'm going with a rectangle. You can make this full screen and changing selection. I select this and we'll go with another color like blue. Yeah, maybe blue inside this. Okay, I decide to choose this one. I have two backdrop. This is when you start the game, you will see this background, and when you play the game you will see this background. Okay, let's go back to the starting sprite. Starting sprite, I will say when green flag is clicked. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. When green flag is clicked, I'm zooming in. When green flag is clicked, what I'm gonna say, show the sprites. Okay, I will show when I click the green flag, and And when the sprite is clicked, that means when you click the start button, I will hide. Okay, but when you hide, you should broadcast a message for this. I will broadcast a message. The game starting. Okay, I've got it. Now go back to your backdrop, and right here we should say when green flag is clicked, I will switch the backdrop to backdrop 1, right? The backdrop 1 is this one, game start and game screen. So let's say when green flag is clicked, that is for the backdrop. Switch backdrop to game start, yeah, that one. And when you receive the broadcast message game starting from the starting sprite, we should change, or we should switch backdrop back to the game screen. So we will say when I receive game starting. Okay, click green flag, see, click start. Okay, perfect. Next, what we're gonna do, I'm going to add the fruit. So the fruit, you need to have different types of fruit. Like this time I'm gonna pick three types of fruit. So let's see this. I'm go with the apple, and the apple I just changed the name to fruit. You can have different types of fruit, but I'm not gonna add from here. I will go to costumes tab, you see, costumes tab, and scroll down, you will see choose a costume and select that. I'm going with the next one would be banana. Here select food and choose bananas, and next I'm gonna pick your watermelon. So scroll down a little bit, you will find watermelon. Right now you have to duplicate each of them. Right click and duplicate. Why you need to duplicate each of them? Because I want to make the chopped fruit. When you throw the fruit up, you need to chop. So that's why you need to duplicate each of them to make the chopped fruit. But before I make the chopped fruit, I will change the costume name from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one 6. Remember, I will keep the original fruit in odd number, okay, in odd number, and the chopped fruit I keep in even number. So let's make the chopped fruit. To make the chopped fruit, I need to select that, and I'm going with the convert to bitmap button. Click that button to convert to bitmap, and you will see this, and you can drag over the part that you want to cut, you want to crop. You see the rotation angle here, so you can drag it like this, make it a little bit more like this, and make it like this to chop. Okay, number 1. Go to number 4. So convert to bitmap, and I make this. Okay, do the same thing for the last one, convert to bitmap. Okay. Okay, now you already set up the fruit. What we gonna do next? The next step, I will code for the fruit. Remember, before I throw the fruit up, I should keep the direction, the position of the fruit maybe right here, and before I throw up, I keep it at the bottom of the stage. As you know, at the bottom of the stage we have y coordinate equals to -108 80 at the bottom. If you keep it at the top of the stage, it should be y equal to 180. So let's go with when green flag is clicked. I'm gonna say hide. I will hide all the original fruit. All the fruit I need to hide. Okay, I need to hide. After that, let's say when I start as a clone, okay, when I start as a clone, I will hide. Why I need to hide? Because when you clone, we're not sure which clone will be. Sometimes you may clone this one, sometimes you may clone this one. So I need to hide everything before I switch the costume. Before I switch the costume to the original fruit. As you know, I have 3 types of fruit, but I want it to appear right here only the original fruit. Because you need to chop the original fruit, and then this just will switch to the chopped fruit, right? So this time we'll say switch costume. When I start as a clone, I will switch costume to what? You know that all the original fruit are keeping in the odd number costume. So we will say this. We will pick random. How many types of fruit do you have? We have 3 types, right? 3 types of fruit. And we have one fruit. We have two more. We have 2 more costume for one fruit. Like apple, you have the original and the chop. So multiply by 2, pick random 1 to 3, and times 2. And look at this. When 1 times 2 equal to 2, it will be the chopped fruit, right? So 2 times 2 equal to 4, and 3 times 2 equal to 6. So those are chopped fruit, but I want to show only the original fruit before I throw it up. So you need to minus 1. So keep all of this inside and switch costume to this. Let's see. Oh wait, I need to show it back. Okay, see? Right. Sometimes watermelon, sometimes banana, because it goes randomly. And we pick only the odd number costume. It will be 1, 3, and 5. So next, what we're gonna do next? I will set the position of the sprite at the bottom, fruit at the bottom before I throw up. So I need to set y position. Set y position to how many? At the bottom of the stage would be 180, because you know that the maximum value of the y coordinate is negative 180, and the maximum value of the y position is 180, and x it starts from negative 240 to 240. So what about x? Even I set it here, but sometimes I want it to stay here, sometimes it's here, sometimes it stay here, randomly on the bottom. So you need to set x position to pick random. I just choose from negative 200 to 200, like this. Okay, let's see. See, sometimes it's here, sometimes here, randomly at the bottom before we throw the fruit up. And I keep this in pointing direction 90 degrees. The default direction goes straight up. Okay, now times to throw your fruit up. You already set up your fruit, stay here, and you throw it up. So to throw it up, you need to discuss about the velocity of the fruit, velocity of throwing up. The velocity of the fruit travel to the left or right, or when you pull it down, we should rotate the fruit left or right. So I'm going to make 3 variables. Go to variables and click make variables, and I'm going to use the private variable for the sprite only. The first variable should be fruit x velocity. Okay, another one for the sprite only, fruit y velocity, and another one should be fruit rotation right. Right now you need to set up this value. You see, when you create private variables, you will see it refer to fruit and fruit x velocity. That variable only available for the fruit sprites only, and if you select the starting sprite, you cannot use that variable, you see. But when you go to fruit, you will see that variables. Next, let's say set fruit rotation, set fruit x velocity, set fruit y velocity, x velocity, and y velocity. So I will say fruit velocity, I will pick random from -5, -2 to 2 is enough for me. The negative value make your fruit rotate to the left, and positive make your fruit rotate to the right. And pick random of the x velocity. I want it to go here, the speed, the movement from the left to the right. It starts from -5 to 5. The negative value will make your fruit travel to the left. The positive value will make your fruit travels to the right. And the last one should be y velocity, speed up, speed when you throw up. So I keep from 10 to 25. Okay. Now time to make your fruit work, like have movement, have the velocity. So we go to repeat. I'm gonna say repeat until the y position, this y position, repeat until y position smaller than the bottom of the stage, -180. Repeat until this, and we're gonna say what we're gonna say. I will say turn how many degree? Turn fruit rotation degree. Okay. Now look at the change x. Change x by let's say x velocity. Let's test this. See, it rotate and sometimes go left, sometimes go faster to the left, sometimes this is the value equals to 0. Okay, left, sometimes left faster, sometimes right faster. Okay, perfect. And next, what we're gonna do is we throw the fruit up. Throw the fruit up. It should be change y position. Change y by fruit y velocity. Okay, we throw up. Yeah. Now time to pull your fruit down, just like the gravity. We should have gravity. So we just change the fruit y velocity to -1. So your fruit will, like that. Okay, perfect. All right. Time to chop the fruit. Right. To make the chopped fruit, we are going to see the next video, and see you next time. Don't forget to watch until the end of the lesson. So goodbye.